You never know what the Sith will do. Look at Terrace. Was there any reason for what happened there?
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left. Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. We spent everything on my husband's hunting gear. We hoped that the sport would support us. We hoped. Whoever killed him took everything. All I have left is this desert raid plate. We thought we were so lucky when he brought it home. If I could sell it, the kids and I could get out of here. Maybe buy passage to Coruscant? I don't know. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They are worth more than 500 credits. You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits. $700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
This is how we Jedi should always act. With honor.
Thank you for helping us, woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick. Of course, I always have time for a pretty face. Any face, really. What do you need? Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now. Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again. No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, it just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life, and I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave. Well, Tatooine fools people. And look, before a company pulls out. All right then, back to work, I guess.
La boda ni winkis matoma, wana kun bes jingpa marulira, tok jingbang non kek, tok ninja mulira rabes, uba batu koji, tong non bon jang nungyang, tong toks macdelia. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai, ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo patona, Hindi haldong na chikong kapi. Laboda ni wing kismak toma. Wana kung best chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll. That may help in this instance. Let me think. Perhaps I remember this Griff character. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it. We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances. Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job. As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurred. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agree to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Laboda ni wing kismak toma. Wana kung best chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just puna chitanai. Ina kunba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi haldong na chikong kapi. Laboda ni wing kismak toma. Wana kung best chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just puna chitanai. Ina kunba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi haldong na chikong kapi. Jawana bota ayu at tahongga jak tangki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bong walya gando do nano chuchut. Musha papangpa. Pola wana chitne. Pamuli slemo poda wanga kumbes mulira rabes. Kuyabi just puna chitanai. Ina kunba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi haldong na chikong kapi. Laboda ni wing kismak toma. Wana kumbes chingpa marulira. tok jingbang non kek, tok ninja muira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai, ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo patona, undi haldong da chikon kabi, la boda ni win kis matoma, wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira, tok jingbang non kek, tok ninja muira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai, ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo patona, undi haldong da chikon kabi. La boda ni win kis matoma, wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira, tok jingbang non kek, tok ninja muira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai, ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo patona, undi haldong da chikon kabi. La boda ni win kis matoma, wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira, tok jingbang non kek, tok ninja muira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai, ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo patona, undi haldong da chikon kabi. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai, ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo patona, undi haldong da chikon kabi. La boda ni win kis matoma, wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira, tok jingbang non kek, tok ninja muira rabes.
Abuelita, Kotor Ivan Bebu, Ikelki Rimo, Udastar Shelfa, Udstärkel. Abuelita, Kotor Udastar Shelfa, Udstärkel, Kis, Kotor Udastar. Glory, Antibian Gorupio. Udas, Udstärkel, Kis.
Maso, Chino Molirani Dubo, Tokimba, Loku Nexan. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chunamuri Ra, Chiwa Ai Baba Hassan Shan, Nova.
Akupa, Chekopa. Gino Mulira Kentaija. Muchashak Bakat. Kino no Namapaule Rachikun. Takum Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga. Jedubadwana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Dununya. Dong Batukashmak Telea. Jedubadwana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Dununya. Dong Batukashmak Telea. Tolpa da Pongwale Ganduna Guchuchut. Kabadum Kupelio Botenya. Bonanai Kuchu. Hawaga Bosca Chocola. Mucha Panka. Jedubadwana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Dununya. Dong Batukashmak Telea. Kachikun ita haldonga, yekinkunu pamulera chikun, stimo podonar de hodunga kun kabe. Takum justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedubadwana nidibobo, dong nabungsha dununya, dong batukashmak telea, muchashak bakat. Kino no Namapaule Rachikun. Jedubadwana Nidibobo, Dong Nabungsha Nununya, Tung Patukashmak Telea, Takum Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hotunga, Muchashak Pakat, Kino no Damapaole Rachikun. Jedu Baduana Nidibobo, Tom Nabungsha Nununya, Tung Patukashmak Telea. Muchashak Pakat, Kino no Damapaole Rachikun. Jedu Baduana Nidibobo, Tom Nabu. Takum Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hotunga, Jedu Baduana Nidibobo, Tom Nabungsha Nununya, Tung Patukashmak Telea. Muchashak Pakat, Kino no Damapaole Rachikun, Takum Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hotunga. Muchashak Pakat, Kino no Damapaole Rachikun, Takum Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hotunga, Jedu Baduana Nidibobo, Tom Nabungsha Nununya, Tung Patukashmak Telea. Muchashak Pakat, Kino no Damapaole Rachikun, Takum Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hotunga, Jedu Baduana Nidibobo, Tom Nabungsha Nununya, Tung Patukashmak Telea. Jedu Baduana Nidibobo, Tom Nabungsha Nununya, Tung Patukashmak Telea.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Well, of course, darling. Whatever Tannis Ben can do. You know, very few human females come to Tatooine. Ask your questions, please. Sure you do. Tannis can tell you all about the thrill of the hunt. Man versus beast. It's all very exciting. What specifically would you like me to cover? Well, the wife doesn't really take much of an interest in my work. Not like you. Now, you have questions? There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy. I'm more the practical type, beautiful. I keep myself fed and make sure everything I have is taken care of. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds, too. I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits, too. Too long, but it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't. Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes. Fine, whatever you want. Well, darling, old tennis might be just what you need. Unless you mean the dunes. I suppose only the sand people really know them. I'm sure I can help you. Ask away. Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you. I don't know. Pick a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough. You hurry back any old time, darling. Any time.
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continued to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable, but I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for. I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform